Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Detroit Lions and the Chicago Bears. Ball teed up, Logan Cook after the kick. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Straight to the air they go. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
It's not just imperative that the quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
This is Harris on 2nd down. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
From the gun on 3rd down. He's going to be caught by his running back, Harris. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down. From the gun, they go with Harris. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on 1st down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Second down here, another give to Harris. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Lions have a 1st down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Opening script working gangbusters so far. 1st and 10 now at the 29. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll only get this to the 26 before going down. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. This time it's a passing play. Caught at the 10-yard line. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Fielded at the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. 19 Lions. Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Flushed out of the pocket. On the run, deep down the left side. And oh, he drops the deep shot. A big play to start the game, but it slips through, incomplete. He had him, Brock. Throw was on target. Gotta help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
3rd down from the gun. It's on target to Johnson. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They get 19 on that pickup. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
On 1st down, they'll run. Still has some space inside the 35. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears finish off their opening drive.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
Point after try good by Reichert. And the Bears respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. He's going to field this at the 2. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him early, and they laid a big hit on him. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Carried by Harris here to start the drive. And this one ends up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
He cuts it back right. And he's out the clear. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions just need 2 snaps to steal the lead.
Kate, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey, 18 Cardinals. Ready?
Airing it out to start this drive. Hits him on the out route. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Here we go. 60. Dragon 60.
Back to throw now. Catch made by Lovett. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. And after this play, there's a Lion out there who got the worst of it. He's in some discomfort as they head out to check on him. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Cowboy 80. 18, Pioneer. Ready?
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down.
I like that right there, Kate. Early in this game, show your cards. Double this guy. They know his ability and his reputation. Make somebody else beat you.
Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Bronco 80. Mustang 19.
They are throwing it again. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Luther Burden, the guy he was looking for. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, 19 tight, 19 tight.
3rd and long for him here. Pass brought in by Burden. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
From the red zone on 1st. Completed to his running back. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Cup 19, Cup 19.
Throwing it again here. Brought in. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. And that's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's a 14-7 game. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. 8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
Warriors 7, pass. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Has his man caught by Odunze. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's a Rome Odunze touchdown. Reichert on for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. All in left side. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Out of the pistol to give to Harris. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Design bootleg here. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Knowing how our wonderful EA Sports team and director does his job, we're going to see a replay real quick here, Kate. And I want to see that moment of truth, that panic in the QB's eyes. You run that bootleg, you're out there alone. You got to make something happen, or you can take a risk like that. A huge sack for this defense. You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year, and I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Returnable from the 2. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Hurt.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Well, this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Looking in the air here. He finds Odunze downfield. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. Give him 32 on that play. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
The best offenses in the league, and I don't really care what level it is, Kate, they stretch it vertically, and they'll stretch you horizontally. You show them that same look and just push the ball vertical, they'll catch on to it. But you start to mix and match and run these guys across the field, you become dangerous.
He's trying to push the field. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. The penalty erases an exciting turnover, makes it 1st and 10.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
From the red zone now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's 2nd and 21 at the Lions' 31-yard line.
Trap 60, trap 60. Let's go.
Throwing on seconds. Looking slant route, complete. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Hey, rig alert, rig alert. Panther 60, Panther 60.
They'll try and punch it in. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Come on, come on. Set. Ready.
2nd and goal, they're going to throw. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal.
Here we go, set. 19 Tiger, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
He's going to throw it. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
They're going to try to throw for it. Escapes the pocket. Oh, my! It's intercepted in the end zone! And the Lions will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
Hey, listen, whether he swatted that down or made the pick, either way, this defense is going to be celebrating one heck of a goal line stand. But I'll tell you this, that pick, what it does, Kate, it plants a little seed of doubt in that quarterback's mind the next time he's down there.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Brought in right side. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. He's going to be caught by his running back, Harris. And he's taken down after gaining a couple. That's going to bring us to the 2-minute warning.
It's sure nice to have that safety valve. Sure nice to have a running back that's not just able to tote it, Kate, but he's able to catch it. That's now multiple times they've looked his way, and multiple times he's delivered.
Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Hey, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there.
He will go! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions grow their lead just before halftime.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions make it a 10-point ball game. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready, Panther 11, Panther Viking 18. Ready.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes a play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Trap 60, trap 60.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. Has some daylight through the 40. Luther Burden. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears making a one-score game before halftime. There sure was a lot of trust on that play, Brock, and he proved worthy of it with that end result.
Yeah, good old receiver. Someone who just knows how to get it into the end zone is worth his weight in gold to a QB. And on that throw, there was trust there that he had a shot to find pay dirt.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. He fields it from the 8. Escapes the defender. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Finds him quickly on the RPO. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd down pass play coming. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll come up on 1st and 10. They give to Harris from the gun. Keeps away from one. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. To throw here on 1st down. Front pass brought in. And they get this down to the 28. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Now Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. He cashed his first attempt, his second now from 45. Dicker connects there, and that'll double their lead to 6. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Let's go now.
Dive play straight ahead. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Come on, come on. Set. 70 Lions, 18, Pioneers.
Pass play now. Complete right side. Burden has it. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Set. 19. And come 19. Come 19.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Has it downfield, working the left. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears find their way to 6. It's a Roll the Dubs, a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll take the lead. On now is Cook to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. First down now, ball at the 33. They'll start with a give to Harris. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Harris once more. He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Lions have a first down.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
They'll throw it here on first. Finds him on the crossing route. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. He'll look to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Running left is Harris. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. Here he goes, third and long. This is a heater going deep. Catch is made in close. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions grab the lead on their first series of the half.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Defense had a chance to scheme it up, now lined up to defend this try.
The Lions will set up for the two-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Has it at the 1. And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
60
First and 10, they're going to throw. Odunze's got it, right side. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 43-yard line.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Warriors 70.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Connects downfield. On target to Burton. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk.
Throwing from the gun here. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
79 Broncos. Get it. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Working inside the red zone. Caught by his fullback behind the line. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
At the 16-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. Buffalo 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18, 5 in. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Cup 19, Cup 19. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. A close game is going to stay close, Brock, so long as plays like that are being made in big situations.
Yeah, in these tight games, you got to have your defense making plays just like that in the red zone. Here we got a defender in particular coming through with a big hit to keep points off the board.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. And he scores. It is a Chicago touchdown. The Bears can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the 3rd. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears tie this game 35 apiece. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. A handoff for Harris, running right. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Throwing it on 2nd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. Hits him downfield. This is Harris. The 30. Gets the 10. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a lead just before the end of the 3rd.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage. Big time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. Trap 6, 60.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. So 20 yards on that play. And it'll be first down Bears. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Throwing now on first down. Komet's got it, left side. He's still going at the 30. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that'll be first down Chicago.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Back to pass on first and 10. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the third quarter. So just one quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing.
Ready.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. Second and 10.
Back. Cut 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 18 Pioneer. Dragon 60. Bronco 80.
Throwing it again here. Has his man. It's Odunze. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears now trail by just a point in the fourth. It's a Odunze touchdown. His third through the air this game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now Ryan Lyons just about ready. First and 10. Now an inside handoff to Harris. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Getting out to his left. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Third and long for him here. To the right, he's got to Slaw. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be fourth and maybe a yard.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Here comes Bryce Behringer to handle the fourth down punt. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10.
Let's go now. Bronco 80. 60, 19 Lions. Buffalo 18.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Looking slant route, complete. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Fights his way through a tackle. It's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down. Another carry for him. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
We've set of downs from 37. First down, and they go right back to it. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears take a fourth quarter lead. Reichert on for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is Cook to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's going to push one deep down the right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Dropping back to throw. On the screen, this is Harris. Hits a seam at the 40. And he's all the way up to the 41. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that is good for a Detroit first down. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Running behind center with Harris. Into enemy territory and a yard at most from the first. That brings up third down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. That brings up fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Desperation time here on fourth. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. So 21 yards and the first. What a call to go for it there on fourth. He's dropping back to throw. Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Lions losing by 7.
First down.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Stays upright. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can...
And he's in for the touchdown. The Lions cut it to a point late in this one. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting from the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stopped.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the fourth quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that third phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be first down Bears.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Setting up to pass. It's caught right side by Johnson. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
That's what they call staring down the gun barrel. You know as a quarterback, you're about to get absolutely blasted. You've got to deliver an accurate throw just like that.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Come on, come on. Set. Count. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
He'll look to throw it. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And they get this down to the 28. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Danger, Case. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
All their timeouts left, but not much time itself. It's 1st and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. Through the tension and pressure, Will Reichert out to kick. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. The entire game now resting on the right foot of this kicker. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. The kick is good. He got it. And he trails the chip shot to win them this game. So Soldier Field sees another win for the Bears. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Bears winners as we say so long from Chicago.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shortened it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a blonde who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul, so fly I can walk in any spot, every be soaking from a time when was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real prop. Creep with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision where I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than by 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard and live. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started where I rode the E-train, fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape inside it, leave the beat flame. It was Rod, Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face, Cube, and Rick. That was musically sick, successful and unnatural. I throw they songs in a cyanide capsule. The truth is poison to any fraud. Demigod, rocking suits and shoes, going against any odds. How could you hate me? I survived the 80s, the D's, the trauma, embalming fluid and lace. Inhale fumes from a stove up. The show's booked up. I chose to take the world over. Look up.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Hey yo, 30 years later, Illmatic was dropped. Yeah, man, what the about to
Hey yo, Preem, chill. I got the rhymes, you got the beats.
Alright.
30 years later, we back in the streets, we back in the lab.
Alright then. Let's go, Nas.
It's time. It's album time. Yeah.
It's time.
It's time. Black is time.
Pow. Premiere album still gonna happen.
Zombie Nation.
Zombie Nation.
Start sports.